Tony Bryant has scheduled visits. He is a top 15 recruit and pretty much a consensus 5 star, 6'10" power forward in the class of 2026. And he has scheduled 6 official visits upcoming here. The schools are Michigan, North Carolina, NC State, Missouri, Florida State, and Arizona. Shout out to Joe Tipton. Tipton Edits had the report on this, and you can go read the full article with On 3. For what's worth, I called them all official visits. It's actually an unofficial visit with Arizona that begins today. He's in Tucson today, but then he has official visits lined up in order in August to October: Florida State, North Carolina, Missouri, NC State, and then Michigan. He also plans to take an unofficial visit to Duke and an official visit to Kansas, although dates have not been lined up there. I don't know what that says. You would think that you would maybe prioritize Duke and Kansas in the middle of scheduling your official visits if you really wanted to, but I digress. Tony Bryant, 5 star forward. Talk to me on his game. I think this is the first time we've discussed Tony Bryant on the channel.
So I actually discussed this one with Riz, I think, because obviously the North Carolina ties with him. But yeah,
Wait, what are the ties?
he was I think when the time we talked about him, he had recently just picked up a North Carolina offer. They listed on that visit list at all?
Yeah, they're getting one of the official visits, as is NC State, and we'll wait.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because they weren't on the original one. But um, there's a lot to like about Tony Bryant physically. Like he's all of 6'10", chiseled, just like when you watch him and he plays high school ball in Florida, it's just like stat lines like 20 points, 20 rebounds, 5 blocks. Like he is a physically imposing force. Um, I think his game is developing outside of that, where you could project by the time he gets to college, he could, not saying stretch down, knock down, shoot or anything like that, but like you got to respect it. But I think right now the physicality, the motor is on go at all times. And he's a player that you predict that you could put in your front court. And even if he doesn't develop or put something together, the motor and the frame and the power and everything associated with that, you could project him to be like a double double type guy in college.
Kid's bouncy. He's a quick leaper. Like he just springs over people.
He reminds me of a former Michigan guy in high school.
I know who you're going to say because it's my comp for him.
Is it Diabate?
Musa Diabate.
Yeah, they kind of look alike too.
It's identical film, I think,
Yeah,
to
it
high
is.
school Musa, except Tony Bryant's jumper is better. Like Musa, it was like, oh, he hit a three and it looked a little clunky. Tony Bryant has games where he goes like 3 for 5 from three right now.
Yeah, honestly, and I hate that this was the comp too, but there was a kid I loved out of high school who never really panned out. He was a 5 star
Wait,
kid.
is it? I think you might have the other comp I had. I had two comps in my head, and you're listing out the other one right now.
It's not CJ Walker, is it?
Oh, damn. I thought you were gonna close the loop for me. Simi Shatu.
Oh, I love Simi. Damn,
Simi was
that's a good
awesome.
one.
And
That's a good
his jumper was a big part of
Okay.
it.
Also, Simi got robbed. He went to Vanderbilt. That ruined him. If he goes somewhere else, he puts it together, damn it.
I think you're right. Simi Shatu was an early I want
Oh,
to say
that's good, Gregory. You're on
Jawan
par
Howard.
today, man.
Yeah, I loved Simi. I don't know what happened. And by the way, North Carolina wanted Simi and it didn't happen. Yeah, so I am excited that Michigan's on this visit list. This would be such a pleasant surprise, and that's how I'm going to keep it in my head. I can't allow myself to get excited about the thought of adding Tony Bryant because I adore his game so much. I think he's like every class, there's like 1 to 2 guys that just do things no one else in the class can do. There aren't really any other athletic freaks that do it as easily as Tony Bryant does on film. Like he's just such an above the rim player. He's everywhere. He is so quick. He can move like a guard, honestly. And I buy that the jumper's real. It's a slow release. It doesn't look all that natural, but like it's a big part of his game. And anytime you watch clips, it's like he's shooting threes. And I don't know. I think he can make them.
And sorry, not to cut you off, but just to add to it, like defensively everywhere.
Yeah.
Like long arms, I'm gonna put my big man hat on here. I love shot blockers that are in the right spots at all times. Like he's got all the help side stuff in the right spot. affecting shots, swatting it, and then like getting out and running. Like this, like we're talking like two-way player here, which Musa was.
This video is brought to you by NBA 2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's, that's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video. His motor's really good too. Like
Hmm.
it's, I don't know. I think the one thing I would say from the film, comparing it to when I watched Musa coming in, I think he has better basketball instincts than Musa does. Like
Yeah,
sometimes Musa would catch the ball and just not really know what he's doing with it, trying to figure it out. Toni Bryant like is very decisive in everything he does on the court, and I just trust the instincts. It's
yeah.
which is a scary combination when you mix that with the athletic gifts. It's freakish.
And you want to know a fun thing that I fell upon when I was doing Tony Bryant?
What's that?
The first video I clicked on him was a video from 2 years ago. And I was like, oh, this kid's got some stuff, but like, why does this look like so like old? And they're like, oh, it's from 2 years ago. Then you fire up something that's from like a month ago, and there's like a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like obviously physically different and just like got better at the game.
Yeah. Okay. Six schools getting visits: Arizona, Florida State, Missouri, North Carolina, NC State, and Michigan. Can you stack rank these for me in terms of where he should go? Not where he will go, but like if these are your six options, given who the coaches are, we got Will Wade in, we got Dusty May, some new faces, some big programs. Where should he go?
For some reason, like Will Wade's self is just smacking me in the face here. And also, like, do we have to pay attention to Florida State being on these lists for 5 stars anymore? Like, because usually, like, back in the day, with all due respect, like, say what you want about Florida State, but when Hamilton found his way onto lists for guys like this, Hamilton was getting a lot of talent through Florida State.
Card, it's a weird list because like Dennis Gates, why are you here? Florida State, why are you here? I can understand why Will Wade is here, but also like if Will Wade's really going to pull this recruitment out with a kid North Carolina wants, this top 10, we got to start taking him really seriously. Uh, North Carolina is obviously North Carolina. This goes for any 2026 and beyond player. I would just be careful with Hubert's status. If you commit to Hubert Davis, there's a great chance, depending on what happens next year, that you're going to be reconsidering or playing for a coach you didn't sign up to play for.
Mhm.
Um, Point blank, this kid, if you told me this kid was setting six official visits, I would have guessed that it was Duke, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisville, BYU. Like,
So,
it's
so those, so, so those schools are in on him, and my apologies. I did a video with Dion on him, and it was Kentucky and Mark Pope had like contacted him a while ago. Also, in that video, Dion said he might be might be in between, like something like Nate Amen and KD. I don't know. He said something wild in that video, but yeah, Kentucky was in contact with him, and I would have expected to see blue bloods on this list, like Duke and those guys.
right, which means there's something going on here. It's suddenly a winnable recruitment for all these six schools. So
Yeah,
back
I'll handle this. Congrats to Dennis Gates.
back to my question, where should he go?
So if I'm
Stack rank the six.
Arizona, Arizona, Michigan, still North Carolina, then like NC State, Missouri, Florida State.
So even after all of these departures from Hubert in the last year are leaving, talking about I wasn't allowed to show what I can do. I wasn't put in a spot to succeed. Drake Powell, Andy, and Jackson both said that.
Mhm.
You're still putting them third and over NC State in terms of a good place for a five-star recruit to go?
So you can relate to this more than ever. Sometimes colors are strong. They're strong. You know how you love orange?
I love baby blue too.
Like like you say all this about the humor, but dog, that baby blue is so nice.
Carolina blue. Respect
Here.
Carolina blue, please.
Exactly. There you go.
Right. Um, okay, I get it. So is Will Wade ever going to overcome the color scheme at some point?
No, but like he can get Tony Bryant the next season when Hubert misuses him.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. There's a chance Michigan gets this, isn't there? As we talk through this.
I mean, because you're talking about schools and cells. Like, if you're a front court player, Michigan's gonna have great cells.
And like year one, we sold the best player in the portal at the 4 on the Danny roll. Presumably next year we could sell Tony Bryant on the Axel roll.
Or
And
not even yet. So, like, what if he sees Merez come in and just be like this dominant five?
yeah, basically, if you're a front court guy, Michigan's a pretty awesome place to go right now, which is
Yeah.
so wild because Dusty was a guards guy before he got to Michigan. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Arizona, though,
I can see Tommy Lloyd in Arizona appealing to him.
this one feels like NC State.
Really? Like, Will Wade gets it done. Will Wade sends a message.
Yeah, like just right now, if NC State and North Carolina are involved, for some reason, I just don't trust Will
Yeah.
Wade.
I mean, that's not bad to I make that assumption.